So you have been learning how to feel safe in discomfort, okay? Something about not running away when things start to feel uncomfortable, because that's where the real change happens, okay? The root chakra is significant. Also, I'm getting the channel of like a gym or when you're working out. And basically when you're strength training or you're like lifting weights, anything that has to do with the muscles, it's when it starts to hurt, that's when you're actually building the muscle, okay? There's something about like, don't run, okay? The Magician. You are learning how to be a stronger manifester, attractor, okay? Something about the voice is significant because I started the channel way more like timid, or my voice was lower, and now I feel like I'm being urged to project, okay? So there could be something about your voice or even like your overall demeanor to where it's like you were once very shy or timid and you were being birthed, transformed into like a lion, a person that's like, okay, you can't miss you. And this came through the discomfort of the transformation, just like working out, building that muscle, staying, even though it's uncomfortable, discerning if something is uncomfortable because it's unaligned or is it uncomfortable because it's helping you grow. Okay. All right. King of Swords. This is about strategy. This is about also leading with the mind, being clear-headed and decisive, making wise choices. There's something about, okay, with the Two of Pentacles coming out, there being an imbalance when it comes to that. Maybe you could have been too logical in the past, okay? Maybe you could have been not enough logical in the past, okay? There was something about needing to balance the mental energies lately, okay? And also you could be like having a lot of mental energy, and there's something about mastering the mind. That is what I'm getting. You are becoming a master of your mind, not letting it run you, knowing what's yours and what's just a thought process, what's your programs, and it's not true, okay? And being able to not take that so seriously and still feel safe, even though your mind is like, are we safe? Are we safe? And being like, yes, we are. We are, okay? I'm seeing that you've been pouring into yourself a lot lately, feeling like you're juggling a lot of things because you're being given more to hold right now, okay? And it's because you're going through a major life transformation. You're being given more. Your daily routine could be completely different from how it was a year ago, okay? And there's something about like a loneliness could be significant. Also scarcity or like thoughts, programs of scarcity could be coming up. All right. If this is emotional, this could be wounds or, abandonment. Feeling like no one is there for you, or having like the heart space is coming up. You could have like a heart wound is what's coming through. King of Cups, exactly. I was like, why am I feeling that? The King of Cups. You're being led to leaning more into your heart space, okay? Making decisions by following your intuition and your heart rather than your mind, majorly, okay? I'm seeing a river and it flowing over. So yeah, you're pouring into your emotions right now if this is for you. Because you leading with your heart space is something that is more so foreign to this collective. The Ten of Pentacles, exactly. You guys have been money makers. Or focused on like, okay, what are we going to do this? You could be like a business person or someone. I'm here, an entrepreneur. Okay? There's something about a legacy here, and your legacy has to do with you leading with your heart space. And you see that smile right there? Let's get some ending. The Hanged Man. I said some ending, but you can't end with the Hangman. Okay, there's something that is like in limbo. And since I just said that, I feel like you feel like there's something in your life that is like not finished. Like it's not, I'm hearing it's not over by Daughtry. Something's not finished. Or you haven't given up on something. And you shouldn't. Okay? The Moon. Things are hidden. This situation is hidden. Okay? What's the outcome? The outcome. There's something about rest here to where a pause was significant for this situation so that you could, the Two of Swords, so that you could go into the depths of any suppressed emotions that you may have had. So this can actually play out in a way that you like and enjoy. Okay? Because within suppressed emotions, you're manifesting what you are or who you are, the programs that you have. So it's like if you suppress something, even if you're 639 when I open my eyes, if you're suppressing something, even if you're not aware of it, you are still manifesting it into your reality. So there's something about looking at the emotional things so that you're no longer in your own way. And with the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Cups, there is a great outcome for you. But they had to, this was all the training. This was all necessary for you to get what you actually want.